So hello everyone, I'm Modern here, welcome to my live version of Titan Under 6 and also the review later on as I read it here. And yeah, you know, I'm still pissed off, but I'm still angry and sad that Sasha died. You know, she's one of my favorite characters. She's my favorite voice actor in the anime, not entirely, but like out of this anime, she's my favorite voice, very good voice actor, and so on. And I said it back a year ago, right, roughly. So I was like, Gabi, worst character than ever. Yeah, she's the worst character, Mary Sue character, hate her. And I said it for a long time, and I think he knew that Gabi was to something like this, right? I think he knew it. Gabi was to something like this. So very, very, oh god, yeah. Whatever, I had to say it again. Let's start reading 106. But yeah, I hope Gabi's gonna die, but I extremely much doubt it. Extremely much, because the artists love her in Falcon. There's possibly kind of new betrayals. She's gonna die. She's gonna survive probably the whole story. Yeah, she's never gonna get punished probably for killing Sasha. I very much doubt so. But anyway, okay. So it's a kind of beginning of 6 here. This is in the past, I think. Yeah. Okay. So they're going to paradise. Yeah, paradise. And here's Aaron. Here's Aaron lifting up the boat. I'm a little surprised to see that. I'm also surprised to see the actual, like, you know, boat lifted. It's kind of what I expect, right? That they were kind of swimming around or hiding in the water, taking the boats. Yeah, that makes sense because all the boats get lost and so on, right? So, but I am a little. I thought it was gonna be Armin. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Armin. He's much taller. Armin is like, you know, colossal Titan, right? He's much bigger. So I thought he was gonna do it, but I guess Aaron can do it as well. Yeah, I guess the ship down, at least on land, okay. Yeah, oh god, it's a great character too. Yeah, welcome to paradise! Welcome, very long trip. Yeah, you have a very long trip. Aren't you happy? Yeah, I should kidnap someone. Nicola Kun, I kept the Levi behind her. Yeah. A crazy character. Yeah, she's a kook. Okay, so Aaron's standing behind the captive. Yeah, he's like, you know, yeah, of course. He's like, you know, you're disgusting, you know, disgusting Eldians. We will never surrender, right? You're yeah, son of the devil and so on. Classic, right? You know, they always hate them. Well, I would hate them too, but still, though, they are filled with racism, right? Always. So yeah, that happens, and then, okay, so it's like Sasha. This is the past, right? She's not dead yet, luckily. It's like Sasha, Jean, Connie. It's a gang, right? Pikasha and Armin. And yeah, look, she was gonna snipe the captain on the boat, but someone else shot him in the back. Someone else shot the captain in the back right now, popped his head right from the behind. So I'm guessing this is the backstory right now. So I guess this is either Zeke or it's like the Zeke, Yelena, yeah, Zeke's. Like the fanatic Zeke follower. I guess that kind of ended right last week, of course, because Falco is like, or Gabi Falco was like, oh, I remember I saw her leaving, so yeah, so it has to be her, right? And yeah, he screams Yelena, and yeah, it's her. She's the one that, of course, helped Zeke, and she's the one, of course, that tricked Peak and down into that hole, right? Before the actual battle, right? The traitor, yeah. What does it mean, this Yelena? Toss the open away. Do as you are told. And she's like, I want to say, let's have tea, Aaron. I've been waiting to see you. Yeah, she's super happy here. But that means, this is interesting, because obviously we know that Zeke is a traitor, right? We saw it last week, and I think a lot of people were speculating that and theorizing that. And she's a Zeke fan girl, right? Like, insane amount. So this is probably how she's gonna talk to Aaron and so on, tell him that Zeke's actually on his side, I guess. But that's very interesting. Very, very interesting, yeah. Okay, so next page. What are her intentions? That huge girl shot her coming to death. Who knows? Doesn't matter with her enemies. You can't trust her. Yeah, it makes sense. Sasha fell asleep. Come on, this makes it worse. Like, oh my god, this makes it worse now. Do you have to have a flashback where Sasha is still doing her comedy, right? Still have the Sasha, the potato girl jokes, right? And it's like, good way to, you know, like, you know, throw salt in my wound, right? Come on, come on. Yeah, but anyway, oh yeah, this Aaron is transformed back again. We're lucky, yeah. Okay, so she gets, yeah, so Honey is happy because she's getting a weapon from her. This is a standard Marley weapon. Okay, and they have 20,000 soldiers, 50 divisions, so roughly 1 million soldiers. Okay, so 20,000 times 50, yeah, 1 million. In addition, we have total of 20 battleships, yeah, 3 fleet ships. They have a lot of stuff apparently, yeah. And they also appear to develop weapons. Yeah, they're trying to innovate like airplanes and zeppeliners, you know, like, yeah, blimps and so on, right? Aviation, yeah, they're trying to, you know, fly, right, so they can shoot the Titans and so on. Makes sense. Don't be scared, shoot down on us. Comes from the sky, yeah. So they can like have the 3D gear, of course, can't really fly, right? Yeah, so Marley can fly for at least years. Of course, already in Grisha's backstory, they had the blimp, right? When his sister got killed and, you know, murdered by the dogs, right? So they had blimps for at least how long is that? 20 years or so? When before Aaron, he went there, you know, yeah, Aaron was born. Not 20 years, maybe. I'm sorry, I don't remember when Aaron was born after he got there, but yeah, it can't be that. Aaron has power 12 years, 15 years. Then it's skipped 5 years, so yeah, but it skipped the last 5 years. It skipped, right? Or skipped 1 year there, and yes, yeah, so be something like that, something around there. I'm retired. I was like, yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, this is good. Why don't they attack us? Why don't they attack Paradise? If they can fly over here, they have boats. Why can't they fly? Okay, I guess they're mainly afraid of the whole wall attacking them. But yeah, even with the state of all weapon to strike Paradise, the pure Titan defeated the obstacle to. So they're afraid of fighting the real, yeah, the Titan powers, yeah, the Titan wielders, right? Yeah, we confine Eldians within the walls. On the contrary, okay, interesting. Huh. Yeah. So okay. I'm thinking here. There's some using. So all the Titan on the Iron have been killed in this case. Yeah, they cleanse Paradise. They cleanse Paradise. Okay, so this is kind of what we already know, right? With the whole Marley flashback, or the Marley storyline. The second reason is basically Marley are fighting, you know, like the Indians, whatever, Ottomans, whatever that are. Japanese kind of had some kind of, you know, Japanese lady there. So the Marley are fighting all the other countries, right? Because they're pretty much Europe, right? And Paris is kind of like England and that. And they're fighting the other nations, right? The other like continental nations and so on, under alliances. Yeah. So basically they're fighting all of that, right? Yeah. Yaw Titan, Beast Titan. Oh, that's true though. Like a lot of the war that happened in the recent years because they lost some Titan power, of course. They kind of increased the other country will attack them, right? Because they didn't have any more kind of like the field Titan and so on. Yeah. Yeah, because Marley has been expanding and conquering most of the world, right? Yeah, and she's like, yeah, no wonder Marley were betrayed because everyone hated them, right? They used Titan as weaponry, right? Yeah. Okay, she's also from some kind of like Marley, yeah, devastated home or something. It's a very, yeah, very it's interesting, but at the same time, I kind of feel that we already know this because this is kind of like covering pretty much what we learned from following Gabi and Falco and so on in that storyline. It's like, okay, they have war with other countries, and they've kind of know now that they have lost some Titan powers and they use Titan's weaponry. We kind of know all this. I don't know. It's interesting, but not super interesting. Oh, okay. Here we go. Now she's like a fearsome Titan that everyone was afraid of, and here's the devil, but he was a god to me. So I guess Zeke probably attacked her home village, right, or home country, whatever, and she fell in love with the beast of Zeke. That's probably how it is, right? She probably got, you know, turned on by Zeke's, you know, beautiful beast form, right? Yeah, Zeke Jäger. But for some reason so Nathan's nice. She's gonna explain now. I love how she's gonna turn on by Zeke. But he's gonna explain now why, of course, Zeke is hopefully, you know, liberation. So he always followed his own father's ideals, but he still betrayed his father though. Yeah, so he is receptive of Paris Island, and then with his younger half brother, the founder title, he has to meet with Eren Yeager. On the condition that safety of Paris is guaranteed, the latest technology. Okay, so she's basically here to just explain everything. Zeke is like planning to betray them and so on. Very interesting. But I still want to know what Zeke's motivation is, right? Was he betray his father or mother just to pretend to be, you know, double, triple spy? Yeah. It's not certain that anyone will survive. Or enemy Beast Titan, right? People are confused, of course. Like, why would we trust him and so on? Yeah, why would we trust him? Yeah, he like Connie's village, right? That's Connie's village. His mom and so on. Yeah, his mom turned into a Titan, and yeah, he killed the most cervical and so on. A secret plan was left behind. Interesting. Yeah, because like that's the thing now. If Zeke and Eren are together, they can combine in power, right? Because of obviously Zeke has the royal blood, the Eren misses, right? So they combine in power next to each other. Beast Titan and founding Titan with Eren, they have the power of the Control Titans, right? Yeah. Yeah. So Zeke's plan, I guess, is just to Zeke and Eren to combine or something, because then they can fight, right? Oh yeah, and here we see the whole when he touched. Yeah, finally, because that's something that is weird. I never mentioned that until now, right? That was kind of obvious for our readers. And of course, when he touched, when he was punching, of course, Disa, right? Her arm there, Disa Fritz, that he could activate the whole, you know, all that and kill her, right? Yeah, Smite Hunter, yeah. Yeah, and of course he explains it now. Yeah, like he explains it now. I remember it. Yeah, I was able to activate the power when I was toasting Dina Fritz. And yeah, but that is true though, because it's after he killed her by touching her, and later on, right, he got to the basement, got the memories, and then he realized that Smite Titan to kill his mom was his father's first wife, right, as well. He learned it later, I guess, so it's a little easier for him to... Yeah, the Titan, the Smite Titan that was faced the photogram was left behind me. I touched Dina Fritz, so yeah, she was obviously the Fritz then. And then she seeks mother, so yeah. Yeah, we have millions of Titans in the walls. The Earthen Rumbling. Of course, everyone else that has the powers are all pacifists, right? But Eren isn't. So if Eren touched a Zeke, he could activate the walls, yeah. Yeah. It's a really nice scene. I say it's a really cool scene how they kind of show the whole Titan, you know, the burning, like the army of colossal Titans. Yeah, we can burn the planet down with these guys. We can burn the planet down, guys. Okay, Eren, why you have been silenced? Yeah, they're like, why have you told us? And he's like, Historia. But yeah, because people say for a long time, right? Why haven't Eren and Historia? Doesn't she have the blood? Does he actually need Zeke? That is something people say for a long time. Like, why can't him and Historia meet as well? Use Historia's blood to control the Titan in the walls, and especially then as they figure out, oh, we need Zeke for this thing, and he's like, well, but what about Historia? And I don't want to tell you because I don't want to, like, you know, engage in Historia. But it's like, can't they use her instead? Do they need to trust Zeke and so on to have this whole thing going? Isn't it enough for her blood? I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, they were angry at him and so on, yeah. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, it could be traitors in here, so yeah, you can trust anyone. Wireless communication, yeah, we don't have the whole... Oh, this is nice. Yelena, she's like, oh, we're stranded, please send help. Yeah, she's she's baiting the next ship to get there. He's like, oh, we need help, come here, guys. come here. Yeah, and then we kill the next ship, right? So she's been behind pretty much the sinking of all the boats, I guess. Relax, yeah, we come with the ships. Oh, you're safe. Yeah, and now here is Armin. This time it's Armin. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. I was like, why is it Armin for? Aaron was cool, but I expect Armin because he's much taller to grab the ship, right? And now they're like, oh shit, here's the colossal titan. Uh-oh. We're so dead, yeah. Oh yeah, Captain Leva, yeah. Welcome to the dirty island of devils. Yeah, welcome, men. It's fine if you refuse. Yeah, I either swim back or either swim the other way around or join us pretty much, right? Yeah. No surrender. See Armin be he's kinda tired of it. He's like, whatever. Yeah, Armin right here is like, war. I just want to live in peace. Yeah. Certain of the Eldians. We feel hated by the world. This is I guess Armin thinking again, yeah. As people will cross seas. This is called the harbor, yeah. So they're building a harbor now. Of course, they don't have many harbors because they haven't left the walls until now, right? So they didn't have a harbor. They're building the first harbor now, yeah. That's true. They're building a harbor now. Kids will be delighted, yeah. Okay, so I don't know. You're building a harbor. There's some lobster. Yeah, I guess they can fish, right? They probably didn't have lobster before, so they can fish around the island, yeah. Yeah, it connects with the world, yeah. Honey's happy, yeah, that we can go to other islands or countries, so on. We need the hot spring, yeah. We need the whole onsen, that's important. And of course, we see SASHA, best girl SASHA. We see her eating a lobster, right? She's crying. I feel it down, yeah. Seeing SASHA and all thing, it definitely is annoying, yeah. It doesn't make me very happy. That is for sure. Oh, interesting. How is your skin? Yeah, like that's him why he's black. Yeah, like why do you have yeah, because everyone of course, well, they are Asian, like East Asian, because they're East Asians, right? And they are like white people on Paradise, yeah. And this guy of course is black, and they're like, why is your skin black? We've never seen a black skin before. And it's like, oh yeah, God created me black. It's like, yeah, because and of course that's true, yeah. They don't have any black, yeah, they only have like pretty much Europeans, right? Primarily. They talk about how, of course, with Kemny and so on, right? The mind powers and the work on the Asians, right? Pretty much, right? Or kind of they maybe like they develop them, the whole Ackerman, something like that. It's very confusing, right? Never really explained. But basically, they are, you know, the whole, Mikasa's mother story and all that, right? Yeah. So yeah, like they are pretty much Europeans, right? So they're like, oh, Africa exists? Where's Africa? Yeah, where's his place? Africa? America? Yeah, they kind of like, of course, they don't know about the other. So who made us? Yeah, the god, yeah. And he's like, well, we were created by God, of course. The person that also gave Ymir her powers. But the power from the devil, according to the ending of season 2, it's the devil, right, giving to Ymir. So it's the devil then that created Ymir as well then. Some people think so, yeah. The world is complicated. We don't know. Okay, so Nikolai is the master of the Marley cuisine. Yeah. I like that Han is also happy. She's all like, oh my god, we can have trail and boats! She's always so happy. Yeah, she's always so happy that we can combine stuff and we can transport stuff and so on. Oh yeah, there's an Armin. Do you remember, like, do you have Bernhard's memories now? Do you remember the Marley country and so on? Do you remember like the whole yeah. Have you recognized? Yeah, and they're like, Zeke is gonna die soon. Yeah, Zeke, yeah, because I mean this is 1 year before, right? Zeke is dead in 2 years. Yeah, we have to do this before Zeke dies, of course, because his lifespan is, you only have that number of years, right? Sis said we are going to threaten the world with the unlocking all the titans. Yeah, and of course Armin he wants some peace, right? Yeah, of course Armin is also a reasonable guy. Armin of course wants them to be like Do we have to release all the Titans? Can't we just create world peace instead? Can't we like have friendship? He's all like, let's be Nakamas. He's like, well, should we really release million of cross Titan and murder everyone? It sounds pretty bad. Yeah, he's like, aren't we the bad guys if we do that, right? He's the voice of reason. He's the voice of reason, yeah. As always. We aren't becoming friends with Marley, yeah. Of course, Armin is always like, it could be another way. Maybe we have to fight them, right? He's always like, yeah. And then we jump to SASHA being shot, yeah. Then we jump to today, yeah. There were over 8 people who died for the campaign, including SASHA. Very, very dead, yeah. Like, even more than Mikasa, yeah. I don't even know anymore. So there's a lot of Armin's, yeah, see dead SASHA. Gabi, of course, surviving. Falco, there was Zeke. Haven't really had Zeke explaining it. It's more like his Yelena displayed kind of why. Yeah, it's kind of how they do it. It's more like how they do it, not really why he's doing it. So what I'm looking forward to is explaining, Zeke why he's betraying them. But why he was all traitor? Did he change his mind? Like did he kill his parents and then he's like, oh my god, I was wrong? Or was there a plan all along or something? I want to know that, right? This chapter here is pretty good, and it mainly explains kind of like why, like how they planned. Yeah, it's more how, not why. Right? Now I want to know why. I think that's more important. I want to know the motivation more than just how they did it. But yeah, such as that, we know this. Aaron, numerous people were killed. Yeah, we killed a lot of civilians. Who cares? She's playing with that she-shell thing still there, yeah. This is interesting though. And the last page is interesting, right? More last page here. Because we have the whole thing, right? Yelena, she's like, oh, we have to do this thing and so on. But then suddenly, she's in here with Annie, right? She's back with Annie. Of course, Annie has not get out of her, imprisoned thing. That actually we saw how Aaron killed the Habitat. So we have to fix it. But anyway, yeah, she's back. She seems to know Annie, right? She might be some double, triple traitor, right? Because she talked about being a Zeke fan, but suddenly she's like, right, Annie, please answer me with something. Suddenly she's back here trying to communicate with Annie. Marley could be that she wants Annie to join them, right? I think I've been saying that for years. Most people saying that for years, right? That Annie's probably gonna end up joining, the Eldians, right, or whatever we call them at that time, but joining the good side, right? And she's here trying to talk to Annie. So that's very interesting, yeah, how she's back to that thing. Also interesting how they couldn't break her because we saw Aaron breaking her Titan, right? So it's possible. Usually your Titans, yeah, I know. It made it smooth there, but it's like, yeah. But interesting though, she knows Annie. This is a big upset here. This feels like this has something to do else with Zeke then. Cannot just be Zeke, right? She knows Annie for some reason. Yeah, you'll be. Yeah, it's Levi and Zeke. You trying to kill me, boy? Yeah, the whole faking it. We will die if I don't win. If we don't fight, we can't win, so fight. Yeah, there's the gravestones there. Right, SASHA is dead. And Aaron is fixing his healing. Yeah. To be continued in August. But I guess August is still next month. I think I said it some more time. I think I reacted to it some more video. I was like, August, what? You lie? It's like, no, like, I think that you say 2 months from now for some reason. Yeah, so the last page says to be continued in August. But I'm thinking that is probably, this probably means next month anyway, right? I think so. Because this was the first time I read that for the last page, and I've been like, huh? But I'm pretty sure that means that it's still coming out in next month. I'm just gonna see here if yes, love is out. So yes, I know. Okay, so review. You know how I like to do my lives. I like to read through it all and kind of review during it, right? So sometimes I just no, but like yeah, I don't talk about per page, right? 106 Titan. It was a good chapter generally. I felt that it had a little issue, and that is kind of like, which I mentioned when it was kind of happening in the middle there, and that is that it's explaining stuff that we already kind of know, right? Yeah, like the whole recent thing. That is something that I would say this. It hasn't been exactly like maybe said like this is exactly how it is, but it's something that we as a reader can kind of easily just assume how this, right? Yeah, like we don't know this factually, but we can assume that okay, people hate the Marleys because they use aliens as weapons. People hate the Eldians generally because they are, you know, bioweapons, right? They're titans and so on. So yeah, they really need to explain that. And it's like, well, they also got more hate, as on hate, but more war because you know, spies and so on figured out that we lost a few titans to you guys in paradise. That created them from a few new wars and so on, right? And that's kind of like that has already been mentioned earlier, and now it's, you know, set in stone. That's how it is, and that's fine. But again, right, it's kind of like, yeah, I think we already knew that. So there is, in my opinion, a few pages here definitely were kind of like they weren't super necessary. But otherwise, it was a good chapter. The one thing though I do really want to know, of course, because I really want to know, as I mentioned earlier, is that I want to know why Zeke betrayed them. Right? I want to know why Zeke betrayed the Marleys, not how he did it. This chapter is explaining mainly the kind of the process, right? Building the harbor, getting those trains working, allow how he's always like technology. Yeah, that's great. She's all super happy, super turned on by all the invention and so on, right? Yeah. So all of that was great, but it definitely still a big question, right? Why is Zeke doing it? The motivation of Zeke. That's gonna be the big thing, I think. And that's gonna be the big thing, right? Or not a big thing, but something I at least look forward to. Not entirely, not the most, but definitely is up there. One of my like top 5 things I want to know. Maybe even higher, because obviously Mount figured out that he was a traitor to the Marley, right, and so on. But the question is, the big thing for me is still question though, obviously, is that was he a traitor, like did he betray them at some time frame, or was he always not actually on the side, right? Classic difference here, right? Was he always just pretending to be you know, a Marley fanboy, or was he actually just did he change his mind for something happened, right? Because he did kill his parents, right? He did kill Grisha. Well, it kind of, I mean, yes, okay, the whole Grisha thing started the whole Aaron thing, and I don't know, but like if you ignore that, right? He killed his mother and so on, pretty much. Oh yeah, that was great too. That was really good. I like that finally happened. Something that I think I'm wanting to see for years. That was really good. That we finally had Aaron, like confirming that he figured out now that Disa, him touching Spy Titan, right, in the classic punch there, killing her by getting the hold on her, right, that he finally now kind of confirmed that, okay, I did that because she had her blood. It makes sense to me. Right? That was really good. So I'm really happy that they did that, because that's something that obviously was kind of, I don't want to say obvious, but since we knew the backstory of the whole blood thing and so on, chapter 84, right, somewhere around there, so which is still like, you know, 20, 30, at least like 1.5, 2 years ago back was readers, we of course all knew that he touched her and that's how it works. We all know that for a long time. Well, maybe more than that, yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but something like that, right? 2-3 years at least. And so it's good that he's finally saying, yeah, you know how it happened? I had that power, she had the blood, it makes sense to me. So that's great, that's really good. I like that it's confirmed. Still though, one thing, he talks about his story also, which makes sense. But I don't know why you need Zeke though, in a sense, right? Because talk about we have to meet up with Zeke, because you and Zeke can control the old Titans, that's great. But it doesn't like really say why he can't just do it with Historia. He says he doesn't want to involve her, I suppose, but the whole plan is kind of like, oh, we have to get Zeke here so you can meet Zeke and so on. Zeke will die in 3 years and, you know, yada yada. It's like, well, don't you have Historia? You can just like use her right away or something. You know, set them out in the water or something. I don't know. Maybe they have the boats. have to ship them away. Yeah, with the harbors. Building the harbor, right, so you can ship them away. Yeah. But it's a little weird. How they don't indulge in that thing. The secret planet really needs Zeke. Maybe it does, but I don't think so. They both have the same powers, right? Royal blood thing. But yeah, that's interesting. Sasha is very dead. I think she was dead last month as well, but she's absolutely dead now. They had a whole burial, you know, graveyard, crying. Yeah, she's very, very dead. I would say the biggest thing for me, in my opinion, chapter is the whole Annie thing. Yeah, I would say so. I think I was like Annie's character. She's a really good character, love her design and so on. I also have to see Annie, of course, you know, join them, right? I think we all want to see Annie joining the Eldians, the Paradise people. And the last thing, of course, is Armin. Armin is getting in classic pacifist thing. That doesn't surprise me. Armin, I was reading outside. Armin has always been a guy that's kind of like, you know, pacifistic, very intelligent character, very much like, you know, I'm tired of the war. So I think that's a good point. I think it was really good. Where Armin is like, are we really gonna release all these titans, like murder the whole planet? Is that a good plan? Like, maybe it's good, maybe for us Eldians, but we will murder like trillions of innocent, kind of like, you know, we will like destroy the planet, right? Because I think about also that they will kill pretty much all the animals and everything, right? It's like, okay, so we're gonna like, you know, just burn down the planet? I don't know about that. This is bad to me. Okay, 70 Eldians, we are murdering all innocent animals and so on, and also pretty much not every human innocent. We will murder every human, right? And most of them are innocent. So we're gonna like slaughter everything. I'm just like, nah, I don't know, guys. I don't know, but it's a secret plan thing. So yeah, that was good that he's, of course, he's Canada. He's a moral compass. It's like, nah, I don't do this. And also, last thing, forget about it, that's cool too, how she was like, guys, we need help over here? How Yelena's like, yeah, we need help. And Armin was like sinking the ship, so he's heading right in the water. And he kept doing that thing. He's like, oh, we need 2 more boats over here. Bam, yeah, I was like, okay. That was evil. That was pure evil. Anyway, hope that's the video. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next month for more Attack on Titan. Of course, the anime is coming right in about a month from now, so that's gonna be really exciting as well. Because we're gonna react and review the anime as well. So have a great day, and I'll see you.